各位朋友，早上好！现在是早上的9点19分，在徒步啊。然后这地上是湿漉漉的，就是因为昨天下雨下的非常的多，感觉有种空气很清新的感觉。现在太阳出来了，就让大家感觉到空气更加的好了。以前有朋友说洛杉矶的空气看不到蓝天，实际上下完雨以后，这蓝天就比较清澈了，看得比较清澈，没有那种雾蒙蒙那种感觉了。这是冬日的上午，很好的阳光，而且这车就是被那个昨天的雨水给洗了一下，车也是变得非常的干净了。我们现在就准备继续的读书学习，继续我们的看书生涯。我们准备上车了，上到车上学习读书吧。现在是体会到这种少壮不努力，老大徒伤悲的这种感觉了，所以就好好学习吧。好好学习，好好读书，天天进步。Section A, front of a truck. Clearance lights should be amber in color, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, working properly at all times. Front headlights are not missing, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. High beam and low beam turn signal left and right, and four-way flashes should be amber in color and working properly at all times. Underneath truck, check for leaks, wears, or hose hanging. Coolant reservoir, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, and at the proper lever cap, always tight and secured. If need to add coolant, I will add it here. Only when my truck is cool enough to do so. Individual hose have no abrasion, bubbles, cuts, no leaking, and calipers are secured on both ends of hose. Water pump is bent driven, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, and my build should not have more than 3/4 of an inch of play. Alternate, bent driven, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing boots or parts. Bent has no more than 3/4 inch of play. I have no loose wires, all in good condition, not fried, and no eagle type used. Power steering reservoir is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, and proper lever hose have no abrasion, bubble, cuts, clamps secured on both ends of hose and not leaking. Oil dip stick. This well and check my oil level to make sure is at the proper level at all times. Oil cup is tight and secret, and I will add oil here if necessary. Pour stirring pump is properly mounted to the air compressor and not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking air compressor gill, driven properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking. Steering shaft, not bent, broken, cracked, no more than 2 inches of free play. U-joints properly lubricated. Steering gear box and hose properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Steering leakage. Pitman arm, dragon link, steering knocks, tie rod ends are all properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Cast nuts and cut pin properly mounted, not missing. Spring mounts properly mounted, not missing boots, not bent, broken, cracked. Leaf spring is not shaft, not bent, broken, cracked. Secured with U-boots and spacer. U-boots are secured to axial and not missing any boots, not bent, broken, cracked. Shock absorber is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking headlight flood. Brake hose and airlines have no more abrasion, bubbles, cuts, not leaking, and are secured with columns at both ends. Brake chamber claps around the chamber are properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking. Slack adjust is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Push rod is secured to the slack adjust with a pin and a cord key, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. No more than 1 inch of free play when brakes are released. Brake drum, not bent, broken, cracked, not eagle wets, properly mounted. Brake shoes have no less than 1/4 inch over thicker over thickness. Brake lining, not bent, broken, cracked, free from oil, grease, and white powder, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Front tire should be properly inflated to 100 psi or at manufacturer specifications, and I will check the pressure with a tire gauge. Even one tread, no news, abrasion, bubble cuts, no leaking, and tire dips no less than 432 value steam, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, no recap ties in the front. Rim is not bent, broken, cracked, properly mounted, no eagle wings, large nuts are present, none missing, no rust trails or shiny trails that would indicate large nuts are loose. Hub seal properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, no missing any boots, no leaking, and properly lever. Section B, fuel area and side. Mirrors properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, clean, no eagle stick. Door open and close easier. secured with rubber seal all the way around, not RT. Not repeat torn. Door hinges, probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and no missing boots. 10 signal left and right, and 4-way flash amber in color, probably mounted, not missing boots, not bent, broken, cracked, and working properly. Slip and catwalk, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing nuts and boots, not slipper, substance or debris. Fuel tank, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, with side strap mounts and side rubber seal, not rapid torn. To prevent metal on metal contact. Fuel cap, properly secured with rubber seal, not rapid torn. Chain and T-bar intact. Check underneath fuel tank for leaks. Battery box. Batteries are secure. Connections are tight and cell caps are present. Battery connection should not show signs of excessive corrosion. Check that the battery box and cover is not damaged and is secure. Exhaust system properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and no signs of soot anywhere, only on the tip of the exhaust. Frame proper mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing any nuts and bolts. Drive shaft, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, secured with U-joints, and properly label cutted on both ends. Torque bar, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing nuts or bolts. Brake chamber and clamp properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Air lines have no abrasion, bubble cuts, no leaking. Slack adjust is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Push rod has no more than 2 inches of free play when brakes are released, both properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Note 2 inches of free play on dual brake chambers. Brake drum, not bent, broken, cracked, not eagle windows, properly mounted. Brake shoes have no less than 1/4 inch of thickness. Brake lining, not bent, broken, cracked, free from oil, grease, and wet pond, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Spring mounts, properly mounted, not bent, broken, not missing any nuts and bolts. Leaf spring, not shaft, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not ingle whites. U-boots are secured to axial and not missing any boots, not bent, broken, cracked. Rear track dual ties are properly inflated to 100 psi or manufacture specification, and I will check the pressure with a tie gauge. Tie dips no less than 232 even worn, no nails, and secrets not abrasion, bubble cuts. This can be recoupled. Value steam not broken, cracked. Not broken, cracked. Not leaking. Real truck rims are bubbled together, touching, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Not eagle wind with a 4-inch gap, free from debris. All my large nuts are all present, none missing, none shiny trees or rust trails that would indicate they are loose. Splash guides, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing. Wrapper torn. Axe shoe, properly mounted, not missing boots, properly oiled and not leaking. Shark absorber, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Hydraulic fluid. Airbag mounts, properly mounted to the frame, not bent, broken, cracked. Airbag properly mounted, not abrasion, bubble cuts, no leaking. Real tail lights over my tractor have my turn signal, 4-way flashes, and should be red in color, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, working properly. Fifth wheel coupling system. Airlines, blue for survey, red for emergency, have no abrasion, bubble cuts, no leaking, and properly mounted to the truck and to the trailer. Glad handles, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, should have 2 seals in good condition, not rapid torn or dry rooted. Electrical cable, green in color, no freeze and no improper type or repair. Platform, properly mounted to the frame, not bent, broken, cracked, with the mounting boots properly secured, torqued, not bent, broken, cracked, and in good condition. Skid plant, properly greased to prevent stealing problems, tightening freely, and no gap between my apron and skid plant. Pivot pins, properly intact, holding my skid plant to my plant farm, not bent, broken, cracked. Locking jewel, fully around the shack over the king pin, not bent, broken, cracked, and in good condition. Release handle lever in the locking position at all times. Sliding fifth wheel locking pins, properly mounted, bent, broken, cracked, in the locking position at all times. Section C. Trailer. Trailer headboard properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing rivets. Clearance light properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, amber in color, which indicate the height and width. Trailer panels, secret not damaging, no holes, no missing any rivets. DOT reflect tap, not mission, not rapid or torn. Landing gear properly mounted. Properly wheeled, no eagle wheel. To the trailer, not bent, broken, cracked. My landing gear boots lifting freely, not bent, broken, cracked, and in good condition. Landing gear not bent, broken, secured in the lock position, always all the way up as far as it goes. Trailer frame and crest member properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and no missing boots. Trailer dual ties are properly inflated to 100 psi or manufacturer specification, and I will check the tire pressure with a tire gauge. Tire dips no less than 232. Every one. No news or secrets or aberration, bubble cuts. This can be recovered. Value steam, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Trailer rims are bubbled together, touching, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. No eagle windows with a 4-inch gap, free of debris. All my large nuts are all present, none missing. No shiny trees or rust trails that would indicate that they are loose. Spring mounts are properly wheeled, no eagle wheels, not bent, broken, cracked, with torque bar secret, not bent, broken, cracked. Leaf spring, not shaft, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not eagle wings. U-boots are secret to axial and no missing, and boots not bent, broken, cracked. Dual brake chamber and clamps properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. My airlines have no aberration, bubble cuts, not leaking. Slick adjust is properly mounted and not bent, broken, cracked. Push rod has no more than 2 inches of free play when brakes are released. Both properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Not 2 inches of free play on dual brake chambers. Brake drum not bent, broken, cracked, not eagle wings or damaged. Brake shoes no less than 1/4 inch of thickness. Brake lining not bent, broken, cracked, free from debris, oil, grease, or white powder. Brake hose properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking. Hub seal properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Proper oil level. Trailer rear lights door. Rear trailer lights are red in color, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Working properly. My inner lights are brake lights, and outer lights are my turn signal and four-way flashes. Trailer doors open and close properly, not bent, broken, cracked, and secured with all the tension cable and not missing any boots. Door handles is in the locked position, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Splash Guild wrapper and all torn, properly mounted and not missing. Slid Pinter Hawk is in good condition. No excessive well. It's properly mounted. No missing nuts. No, all boots and cut pin is in place. It's all. Have a good day.